Ah, ah. I could probably come up with a better. Lead into that. But you know, here we are. Hello, Colin. Thank you for joining me, friend. I don't really know what I'm doing other than I'm doing this. This. It looks currently like a delicious 3-tiered cake. It's going to be craggy, mountaintop. That is going to have a white spire on top of it. So that's what's going on. Colin, how are you doing? Tell me about you. Also, different camera angle. Because the other one is no longer available to me due to a breakage of a arm. Not arm. Whatever. Words are hard. It's early, guys. And when I say guys, I do mean Colin specifically. Yeah. But yeah, this is the base for the White Spire that I'm working on. Yeah, you could see my face before, probably, unless I just didn't have it on. But yeah, very excited. I have my my Jamaica video is done, and it is going to release Patreon on Thursday and on YouTube on Friday, I think. But it's exciting times. Exciting times. So I was trying to get my Mac laptop to work for this. Didn't happen. And I ran out of time, so I scrambled a little bit. So my planning for what I'm doing, not great, but you know, it's important to be present, and I am present here. Yeah, so I think I'm just gonna start just getting into this guy. I definitely need to record some of it for future video. So I will do that as well. I'm not sure. I think that just looks like me pressing this button over here. It's been a while. Yeah, so I can just do that. And now this is being recorded for futures. There we go. All right. Fixing grits. I applaud you for your grit fixing. As I'm not a Southern boy, grits are not in my repertoire. Let's say. I was gonna grab. I've got a handheld hot wire cutter. This is what I want to get into this guy with. Was cleaning and I put it away. And I don't remember where. I am a fool. Hey, have fun, Colin. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. Well, by the time you get back, I'll have found my hot wire cutter. Alright. Oh, they'll look. There's already some lurker in here, so don't worry. I have my audience. You know who you are. All right. So I'm gonna film myself. Just kind of going at this guy. Just kind of getting in there. Because it needs to be a craggy rock face. What does Nick want? Oh, he sent me a TikTok. That's funny as hell. I'll watch it later. Alright. I believe these are going to be my torture implements. So I think... I'm just going to like grab at it and kind of rock and kind of like fuck it up. Clean up my background a little bit here since this is for posterity, as we say. What else we got? What else we got? You guys can move off the screen. Sneaky Jamichael. We can leave Sneaky Jamichael in. Where is yeah, let's frame him. Let's frame this boy up right. Alright, that's just a little Easter egg. Position this in a way that is literally impossible. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ. Alright, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn it on again. Alright, there we go. It's kind of like, just roughing it up, you know? My fan's really loud, so I'm grabbing a little room tone. I like the kind of ASMR-y nature that the last video kind of took on when I left in some of the little bits of like, you know, just the, you know, brush strokes or whatever. I am taking a little quiet as I film this, so you can pick up the scritchy noises of me tearing into it. So here I go again. One more take. That is all I really need for the actual video, because they're going to show this clip for about 2 seconds. 2 to 5 seconds. So now I'm going to take a momentary break. Not break, I'm staying here, but I just want to actually let people know I'm streaming. It's fun. We love it. We love it, folks. We love it. All right. Sound the bells. Let's see. Beep. Let's see. Oh, that is in real time. I spelled Saturday wrong. Holy shit. Boosh. Oh yeah, I have a Discord. Guys, I'm so bad at Discord. I'll get better someday. Like, I don't know what day I'll get better. Like, it's not like a specific day. But someday. Yesterday. I don't know if it actually... Does Patreon actually send out a thing? Let's find out. Let me see. Oh yeah, it worked. Fabulous. I'm so happy about that. Okay, great. I don't know why I don't have thousands of people in here. Because it's stupid early on a Saturday morning. Is that the answer? It's fine. I don't mind. Blue sky? Is that what I... Yeah. Oh, but first I wanted to go and get the actual link, fellas. Okay, copy that. Copy that link. And then over to blue sky. This is weird because it's not weird. Okay. All right, there we go. Boom. I have let the world know. Colin's such a good dude. All right. We're back, baby. Griff. What's going on, Griff? I'm making a. It's not a birthday cake. I know you're like, is he making a birthday cake out of foam? That's gonna taste terrible. But that's not what I'm doing. So just stop. Just stop saying that's what I'm doing. I don't think that I'll do this for the whole thing because it's not fun. This part, I'm not enjoying. And I'm already, my hand's tired. Oh, look at this boy. Grabby as F. Oh my gosh. Look at it tear in there. If you're wondering why, I'm just free flow, yeah, brain dumping. Why the hell would I do this early? Guys, I'm always awake this early. Always. And Saturday mornings, typically, there will be a football match. Oh my god, can undo what I just did. There's usually a football match. Yeah, so I'm usually just pissing around, maybe playing a video game, and just waiting. And everyone else in the house is asleep. And I guess I just don't need more time playing video games. So I thought, let's make this a productive time. And I'll do a little stream every Saturday morning. And I don't know if it'll happen every Saturday morning. I'm sure it won't. But there's just no other possible obligation I could have. I just might feel like shit or be unconscious. Those would be the reasons I wouldn't do it. But those won't hopefully be regular occurrences. I'm drifting. Camera. I gotta get a camera control. So I think I moved the camera accidentally. There we go. I want to be right here. That's the sweet spot. That's it. So I think there's gonna be like a little trail. So this is gonna be mountainous thing. I imagine there being a little trail that like goes kind of up around it. Maybe I'll like put some little guys like walking up the trail. That'd be fun, right? It's really tempting now that we have the 3D printer to just be like, oh, let's 3D print some little guys and crap them on there. But it's like, isn't that cheating? Is that cheating? Thank you, Griff. Griff, you're my best friend. going to be making pipe cleaners. Pipe cleaners. I'm going to be using what I call those, like cardboard tubes that you would use for, like, I think I'm specifically using ones from aluminum foil rolls. If you've ever those are beefy cardboard rolls. They have a lot of structural integrity. So I'll probably use one of those. I was kind of like imagining the White Spire as it's like almost like 3 little spires kind of stuck together. I thought that might be more visually interesting than just tube sticking up into the sky. I don't know what that would remind me of. Just a penis, I guess. Guys, it would be like a penis. Just one thing sticking up. I should not have coffee before I do this. I should just do this and be as incoherent as possible. And just, again, stream of consciousness. Just go. Drifting. So what I'm trying to, part of what I'm trying to do is just sort of mask. I'm trying to make this not look like it's a fucking 3-tiered cake. I'm trying to mask the ridges a little bit. I'm gonna hit the whole thing too with a ball of aluminum foil. I may record myself doing that right now. This will, of course, give it texture, like a stone-like texture. It's very nice. It's very nice indeed. Alright, that is the angle. Yeah, okay. Recording. Here's where boosh, filming done. Yeah, this is like the best trick ever is the aluminum foil on foam trick. Because, my God, it's just like instant nice texture. You can also do this with an actual rock. That will work too, if it's bumpy enough. Probably not as well though, for being honest. And if nothing, I try to be honest with you, chat. My daughter would be so mad hearing me say that. Referring to you as chat. She's asleep though, so she can't she can't say anything. Ooh, look at this. Chat is bursting now with people in it. Hello, new friends. We are making a craggy cliff top that a White Spire is going to live upon. And I'm basically doing that by torturing a piece of insulation foam. I'm going at it with various utensils. But yeah, stay tuned. Socials. I will be releasing a YouTube video next week, which I'm very excited about. I'm just sawing now a little bit. I don't know why. This might not work. That's kind of okay. Okay-ish. Very okay-ish. I might need to be wearing a mask for this. Yeah, I'm getting into inhalation issue zone, so I'm gonna throw on just a little masky. That'll help. Just a tiny bit. This insulation foam is, anytime you sand it, or do anything resembling sanding it, it's bad news. It's not good for your lungs, so you're going to want to mask it. And I mean, obviously this is not doing a lot, but I'm also not sanding it, so I have like real masks downstairs. So maybe what's the point? I don't know. Sometimes you just do stuff, guys. Yeah. It's starting to look craggy. Real craggy business. This commission is actually for Landon. Anyone out there, the old school geeklies? He is an OG. It's one of the first Geekly cons. He made it to the first Geekly con. He's one of the. I mean, that's extremely old school. Just the nicest guy in the world. Obviously a very supportive pal since he got this commission. Hey! What's up, Mike? Mike, I have no game today. Can you fucking believe that? I had a game on Thursday, and then I have my next game's on Thursday. It is torture. It is absolute torture. Also, Mike, yours is the last of my little commissions. That's not done yet. I think it's because I'm afraid that I'm going to make Tanaka look bad. But it'll be done soon. I don't know how I'm going to survive. Also, we lost to a Derby team on Thursday. And they're like bottom of the table. Oof. Miserable. The fume has been something to behold. still in third place, though. And that has been football talk. We still could be in the same division next year, though. I mean, you know, Wycombe has lost a lot. They're ahead of us, but they've lost their manager and 2 starting players because they got recalled from loans. So they are very likely going to drop off. Huddersfield, on the other hand, seems to be, they just signed a bunch of expensive strikers. And they look good. I might be able to see them play Huddersfield. So I'm going over to Wales the first week in March, and hopefully I'm going to try to get a ticket to the away game. I mean, it's going to be a really tough ticket to get. Wrexham tickets are hard in general. And Huddersfield is not that far away. And they are right behind us in the table right now, so it's going to be a tough one. But boy, would I love to go see them play away. I mean, I'll do it someday for sure. I'll just keep trying doggedly. Yeah, we'll get there. How are Sheffield Wednesday doing, Mike? And, you know, don't feel like you need to entertain me. I mean, entertain me a little bit. Yeah, so I'm basically trying to erase these seams in the process of texturing up this mountain. We're going back in the mask. Actually, no. If I use the saw, I think it's necessary, but I'm not kicking up dust with this. Well, I think we'll get playoffs this year. And apparently we are not great at playoffs. So it might be another year, but that would be okay. We have a whole stand that we need to build and all sorts of stuff. But then again, we also have momentum right now. Good morning, chat. What's up, Jeffrey Ward? So my sister got me some Wrexham lager. So when I went down to visit my family for the holidays, so they basically have Wrexham lager at one chain, which is Total Wine and Liquor. And we don't have those in Rochester. They're the closest ones, like probably the one by my sister in Newark. Or no, it's in Union, somewhere in New Jersey near New York City. So she brought me 4 cans, and we've played 4 games since she delivered those to me. Now, I'm not a huge drinker, believe it, even though I do have a podcast called Drunks and Dragons. Not a huge drinker. A 10 a.m. beer is not something that I normally would be excited for. That's more of a challenge for me. But I was like, I'm gonna do it. So I had one. Worse. I had one for the first game. It was at 10 a.m. and I was like, and I had one and we won. And then the second game, it was a week later. I think I was, my tummy was a little upset or something. I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but I did not want to have a beer. It was 10 a.m. And so I didn't, and we lost. And then so I was like, well, God, this is foolishness. So I just, got my shit together. So for the third game, had a beer. We won. So now I'm like, oh, well, obviously I have to have a beer. I have to have a Rex and Lager during every game. Otherwise, we're going to lose. But then the last game we played, I was at work. I didn't have them. Would I have cracked open a beer at work? Officially, no, of course not. But the choice was out of my hands anyway. It was at home, so couldn't have one. We lost. So we have 100% record winning when I have one, 100% record losing when I don't have one. Both of those losses are on my shoulders. I made those choices, and yeah. So I guess I'm sorry to everybody. And I won't make that mistake again. That's for sure. Galen! What's up, Galen? This is Galen. Get this. I'm using insulation foam as a sculpting medium. Can you fucking believe it? Galen's a big crafter, guys. He's a big crafty fucker. Look at all these morning bitches. This is really good too, because this means that no one on the West Coast is going to be up for this. Fuck those guys. West Coasters trying to stay up for a Thriftycrafts, they need to stay up all night. They need to get loaded, stay up all night, and then try to make it to the end of my stream. That's my West Coast challenge. Fortunately, you're all asleep right now, so none of you are hearing it. This isn't a cake, it's a mountain. Fuck. I know it looks like a cake. Don't rub it in. What else is going on, fam? What are you guys doing this weekend? Tell me, one by one. And do it in order. Sometimes you just gotta switch tools. My. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the legality is on that. I wouldn't be a rascal as much as I love the idea. But like next time you come to visit, next time we have an eclipse, or even if there's not an eclipse, you can bring me some. That would be rad. I probably shouldn't be tearing down West Coast people. You're right, Mike. I'm so sorry. My friend from San Jose. Why are you awake so early? I mean, I love it. It's like 6 a.m., bro. best part is just me being completely, like, me so being aware of your location and also completely not. Good times. Good times. Mike's from San Jose, guys. I was just saying, fuck all those West Coast people who are asleep. And I guess I'm still saying that, because Mike's awake. Mike proves that all of the West Coast people could be here, but they choose not to be. At my morning stream. But I do feel like this does seem doable. I mean, again, it's really unusual for me to have a prior commitment at 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday. Unless that commitment is being asleep. You up gaming, buddy? Oh man. So over the summer tour, a bunch of the Wrexham players went. We played in Vancouver, and a bunch of the Wrexham players went to EA and got their faces scanned. So I was so fucking pumped for EAFC to come out and have like the actual faces of my team. And then EAFC came out and they looked like little fucking trolls. They looked like little horrible trolls. All of them across the board. But they just did a mid-season update, and I think 6 of my boys now have real human faces. And I played one game this morning, and it was very exciting. I got to see Ryan Barnett, and Andy Cannon looks pretty ridiculous. His body is too small, I think. Like, he's not. He's a very obviously very athletic guy, but he's maybe a little stocky or something. But he looks like a child because his body's so small with his real face on it. But yeah, the Jack Marriott looks great. Ryan Barnett looks great. I have not gotten to look at Max Kluwerth yet, but he's the new one. And oops, my brain stopped working. But the thing that's still incredibly upsetting to me is Stephen Fletcher. They have him. He's with like a normal haircut, and like, okay, maybe when he was in the Premier League that was his haircut, but now he looks like a goddamn samurai. And I like, give me the opportunity to, like, the haircut is in the game. I've seen it. So let me go in and switch it if you're not going to update the goddamn hair. This is important to me. This is important. But yeah. So glad that so many of you guys showed up. It's really excellent. I will do these. I will keep doing them. It's just fun when it's like your actual player, you know? I don't know. Gives it that extra level. It will be so much hard, and they're called star faces, the ones that, you can Google it. They're called star faces, the ones that look like like they've actually been scanned. And it's going to be so hard. Because usually, so if you play like a career, you know, you usually end up going up, and then you have to sell off your players, and it's going to be really hard to sell those guys. They will feel more it'll feel more like I'm, you know, ditching the real player, even though obviously it's just a game. Man, we are almost fully textured here. I'm gonna have to do a final final completion video. It's too early. Coffee. So I've done a, for those of you who weren't here earlier, I did some filming in the beginning just to like show the process, and now since I think I actually am almost done here, I will do a little filming of the end result. Yeah, so it's a mountaintop basically, and there's gonna be a white spire on top of the mountaintop. But basically just working on the base right now. And no, it's not a cake. I'll probably do like gap filler and stuff in points here to really get rid of the creases, the unnatural creases. I don't want it to be, I want it to leave, variation. Like, tear into it in a different way. Make it a little more natural. Raw. I made a mess. And again, so this guy is just a piece of aluminum foil that I'm using to texture and also kind of just like smush down the parts that are currently sticking out. The foam is very pliable. Galen knows what I'm talking about. See? You guys are like, bullshit. Galen doesn't know. But he does. So I'll probably be finishing up in a little bit. So if anyone has anything they would like, any questions they want me to answer, any general bullshit they want to talk about, now or never, gang. Although I will be back next week. This is physical exertion. This is exercise. I'm sweating. I'm not, but I mean, it's warm in here. Did you guys hear about that Italian soccer hawk falconer guy? You guys hear about him on the internet? It's a fun one. You should look it up. He just got fired. What did I say that was anti-Canadian? Or at least not pro-Canadian? You know I love Canada. I love everything about Canada. Practically live in Canada. I'm sorry that I let you down, Galen. It's not my home and native land, though. I let them bully me. Yeah, that sounds right. And are they coming hard at Canada all the time? I'm mostly fine. That is like, man, if I could only be mostly fine in more aspects of my life, that would be huge. I would take it. Alright, well, dang, guys. I'm getting there. Let's do a little filming for the camera. There we go. There's that. I've got to find a better position for this camera. Wow. Really building up an audience here just as I'm finishing up. I really want to slap Mod Podge on this, but I don't know if I'm done digging into it. Because it definitely still looks like a cake. What is my tube that I'm going to use? It's too far away from me. Yeah, anyway. So, yeah, so I will be doing these regularly on Saturday mornings. That's, again, is the time when I do not have other obligations. So please drop by again next week. That will be very nice. I will probably continue on with this, though. I will be reaching out to my three. So I'm doing 3 videos for YouTube, and I'm reaching out to those 3 folks about their commissions. Well, not Landon. This is for Landon. But the other 2 folks, I'll be reaching out about their commissions and seeing about. So there might be another project that I'm working on as well, which might be different. We'll see. But yeah, it'll be this, it'll be that, or this. I'll probably actually work on the tower next week. But I do want to kind of promise myself I'm going on a trip at the end of February. And I did promise myself that I would have this done before then. So the clock is ticking. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me for this stream. Thank you all so much for showing up, and I will hopefully see you all again very soon. I'm talking slow because I don't know where I put my mouse. So there it is. You can't. I need this to turn off the stream. All right, I love you. Thank you so much.